My brothers and my sisters, again, we want to thank you for your subscriptions and your likes, your comments, your prayers, and for all you're doing to help to advance this ministry and this channel, the journey back to Abba Yah. My brothers and my sisters, the last session we started verse 2 in Psalm 34. We talked about praising Yahuwah. And we mentioned that Psalm 34 is an acrostic poem. Okay, and each successive verse, you know, it starts with a Hebrew letter. So so the first one we talk about, the first letter was in verse 1. We mentioned it was Aleph, and then this one is Beit. In verse 2, it said, "My soul," and this is where we left off. "My soul shall make her boast in Yahuwah." It said, "The humble shall hear thereof and be glad." Okay. When we said the soul here, the soul is a Hebrew word nefesh, and it's nun, fe, and shin with the Hebrew vowels notations that were added to the word. Okay, and for those of you who want to learn a little bit of Hebrew, if you learn the name of the letters, you have information where you can find information to show you what the vowels are, and will help you with pronunciation. Okay. All right. So we said that the nefesh here, the soul is a living being, is life, is self, is a person. And this person have desire, has passion. This person have, appetite, and also has emotion. The difference with human beings and animals is that we have desires and passions and appetite and emotions. Animals, they are living beings too, but they operate on instinct. Okay, they operate on instinct from an understanding of that the animals. Okay, but the word nefesh here is a soul, living being, life, self, person, desire, passion, and appetite, also emotion. And my brothers and my sisters, based on what he said here, the self is thyself, is them, is people, yourself, is, the soul, the tablet. They, sometimes people refer to it as a thing, but the soul is breathing creature. Okay, animal also breathe, right? Has vitality, and so the word is very widely used, and so in a literal, accommodated, figurative sense, which can be dealing, bodily or mental, like we mentioned about the appetite and the body, the breath, creature, desire. Sometimes this body and this feel discontented, right? Sometimes it gets greedy. Sometimes it gets hardy. Sometimes it feel like it's in jeopardy, jeopardy of life, jeopardy. Sometimes lust is the man and the me, the mind, mortality. One person has pleasure, and experience, displeasure in so many ways, and have will. Okay, it has a will, and so on. So, my brothers and my sisters, he said, my soul shall make her boast. Boast. In other words, the word boast is to shine. To shine, right? The Hebrew letter for that is halal, shine, which is he, lamed, and lamed. Halal. And, it has the vowels notation that have the A like that. Short A and long A sound. Halal. Means to shine. And when we talk about the scripture says, make her boast, it means to boast self or to celebrate or to commend or to deal, to make sometimes foolish glory, to give light or to make, to be clear, of sound, usually of color, to shine, hence to make a show, thus to rave positively, to celebrate, also to stuffily, stultifully, make a boast, to give glory, to make light, to make feigned, to sometimes a person act like they're mad, right? Sometimes people say, you're acting like you're mad when you start praising and, to sing, the person's worthy to praise his holy name, renown, to shine. That's what you do, shine for Yahuwah. And this is what they said, the humble, the righteous people, those who are living a set-apart life for Yahuwah, shall hear. It is a word, hear there is another word that we say it all the time, is Shama. Shama Yisrael. Hear, O Israel. And so, they shall hear when we start praising Yahuwah, when we start boasting in Him, when we start blessing Him. He said, the humble shall hear thereof. They're going to hear it, and be glad. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. So Shama, Shin, Mem, and Ayin, Shama, attentively to give, to gather together, to carefully, to certainly, to consent, to consider, to hear intelligently. You see, when this is done in an intelligent fashion, my brothers and sisters, it goes out intelligently. People can hear it. By implication of attention, is to bring people into, obedience, to tell, to gather carefully, to consider, to content, to declare His word diligently, my brothers and sisters. And when they hear it, they can discern, and they listen. They give ear to it. They hear it. To tell. Indeed, listen, to make noise. My brothers and sisters, when you talking for Yahuwah, you don't go into a cave and whisper it. You shout it out. You let people hear it. We proclaim. It's a proclamation, my brothers and sisters. We publish it. We regard it. We show forth. We make sound. We tell it. We understand, my brothers and sisters, what Yahuwah said, tell us to do. So, whosoever heareth His word, we must be witness of His word. Must tell it. Make our boast in Yahuwah. And He said, those who hear, the humble that hears it, will be glad. Praise be to His holy name. In verse 3 is Gimel. It started with Gimel. Gimel, the third Hebrew letter. Okay. And it means, it says, oh, magnify Yahuwah with me. Oh, and let us exalt his name together. My brother, my sister, this is, here is, oh, magnify. In other words, exalt him, make him big, enlarge him, show how wonderful or great he is, my brothers and sisters. Magnify, Yahweh. Magnify him. And he said, let us exalt his name together. The word magnify here is the word gadal. To grow up, to become great. Gadal. The spelling of the word there is 3 Hebrew consonants that make up the word. Gadal. It's a Gimel, Dalet, and Lamed. Gadal. And what he's saying here is to grow up or to become great. Praise his holy name. To grow up or to become great. To advance. To boast. To bring up, to exceed, excellent. To become, to do, to give. Praise his holy name. He said, the word here, my brothers and sisters, come from a primitive root. Properly, to twist, to compare, to be, causatively, to make large. In various senses, as in the body, mind, estate, or honor, also in pride, advance, to boast, to bring up, to exceed, excellent, to become, to give, to make, to wax greater, to come, to, my brothers and sisters, what he's talking about here is that something to increase, to lift up or to magnify. It's a magnify Yahuwah. To magnify him is, to make him, much, to set, to promote, to proudly, is proudly spoken of. It's like a great tower, It's like a great tower. Praise his holy name. He said, oh, magnify Yahuwah with me. In the King James Version, he said, oh, magnify the Lord with me. And then he said, let us exalt his name together. My brother, my sister, when we magnify him, we don't just stop there. We want to exalt him. You see, you lifting him up. He said, if I be lifted up from this earth, I will draw all men to. So, we're not just gazing at him. We're magnifying him. We're exalting him. And he said, we're doing it together. The word exalt here is the word room. Room. It's resh, vav, and mem. Room. And my brothers, my sisters, it means to be high or exalted or to rise. That's what the word is there. To bring up or to exalt self, to extol, to give, to go up. And it's done in a haughty way, to heave up. My brothers, my sisters, the primitive root is to be high actively, to rise or to raise. In various applications, my brothers, my sisters, this word can be used literally or figuratively. It means, to bring up or to exalt or extol or to give, haughty or to heave You know, my brothers and sisters, is like to lift up on, or to make on, or to set up on, or to higher, you know, a higher level, to hold up, you know, to lift up. He's a lifter up. Like he is a lifter up of our head. In other words, we got to be lofty, you know, or to mount up, or to offer. Sometimes the word is used presumptuously, you know, means promote, promotion, you know, proud. Some people use the word, you know, in the sense that they act like they're proud and so on like that, to set up, to get tall, or to take away, or to take off, or to breed worms. That's like when you're acting like you're bigger than yourself, you know, that's how you're breeding worms. My brother and sister, but praise be to his holy name. You know, we need to extol him, we need to exalt him. You know, we need to just give him the glory, my brothers and sisters. We can't be weak in our praise. We got to be hearty in our praise. Praise his name. Because, you know, his name is lifted higher and higher and higher. We have to lift him up. We have to, you know, it is to rise our praise, my brothers and sisters. Praise his holy name. I sought Yahweh. Let me go back. Let me go back there. Let me go back there. So how we have to do it, my brother? He said, let us exalt his name. You know, when I do it by myself, you know, it is not as powerful as when we do it together. It's like you have a one strand of thread, and you can easily pull it and just break it. But if you have several strands together and you try to break it, then you know what happened, my brother and my sisters? It takes more pressure, more strength to pull it apart, to break it. Just like a rope. The only way you could take a rope and just grab it and break it just like that. And if you're a giant, I guess, I'm not sure, even the giant sometimes, I don't think they can do it so easily. But the rope has to be dry rot for you to just take it and just break it. But a rope that is, especially just, you know, no rain, no sun, nothing touches, and it's just there from the time it was made. It's in a dry place. You take that rope, my brothers, my sisters, you can't break it. It's several strands of, you know, like a thread, like, you know, weave together. And there is no way you can take that and break it. No way, my brothers, my sisters. You understand? No way you can do it by yourself. We have to do it together. We have to exalt his name together. We got to do it together, my brother, my sister. He said, oh, magnify. He said, oh, magnify Yahuwah with me. I'm doing it. But I need help, you know, to make it stronger, to make the people hear it. I can't do it by myself. I can't be everywhere at the same time. You over there, and over here, and we saying it to my brothers and sisters, and the people where I'm at, they're hearing it, and the people where you are hearing it, and people where you are hearing, and people are hearing it. It's just like this channel. I can stay here and I can say as loud as I want to say. If you don't take this channel and help to share it with others, my brothers and sisters, the good news of what we're trying to teach, if we don't do it together, a lot of people are going to hear. So we got to do it together. He said, oh, magnify Yahuwah with me, and let us exalt his name together. We're going to stop here, my brothers and my sisters. And we just want to thank you for tuning in. And we want to ask you that you continue to share his love. Share this channel with others, my brothers and my sisters, your loved ones and your friends. And we're going to ask you to be a blessing to someone and walk with the King. One way you can be a blessing, my brothers and my sisters, is sharing the word with others, so that they too, as you're blessed, they are blessed. Again, let me say it again. Be a blessing to someone today and walk with the King. Shalom.